You know, what's interesting is that people think that God won't crush you, that God does not give one hardships. People think, oh, God is a God of love. God is love. My God doesn't crush. My God doesn't put you in hard and difficult places. My God doesn't, give you hard times like that. No, my God is all love. Sometimes, at different points in my life, I've been through some difficult times that the Lord has placed on me. Like the Lord has asked me to do some difficult, hard things that place some hardship on me. And people have told me, my God wouldn't do that. I don't understand why God would do that. Like, my God, no, my God is a loving God. God wouldn't do that. And I think how unbiblical that is to consider that. It's wild to me that people don't think that the Lord would desire to crush you and to place hardship on you and to have you do difficult, hard things. Jesus died on the cross. Yeah, he sent Jesus to the cross to be crucified. And you don't think God will put you in situations to crucify you and your flesh, to put you through difficult times? See, there was glory on the other side of that crucifixion. There's glory on the other side of your crushing. You better believe God will do it. God will do what is necessary to get you to your expected end. See, what is hard for you may be hard for you right now at the moment, but when you get on the other side, you will have ease in it because you went through it, you grew through it, you were transformed by it, and now you're better on the other side of it. I want you to think about how he used the situation with Joseph. He was thrown into the pit, but God continually used those situations to position Joseph for greatness. You see, he didn't just go in it and come back out. There were things that happened while he was in the pit that set him up for what God desired him to do. Now, you could say, well, the Lord didn't place him in the pit. The Lord used it. Okay, I want you to look at Psalm 88, verse 6. This is a psalm of the sons of Korah. And it says, you have put me in the lowest pit. He's talking to God. You have put me in the lowest pit, in the darkest depths. Your wrath lies heavily on me. You have overwhelmed me with all your waves. You have taken me from my closest friends and have made me repulsive to them. I am confined and cannot escape. My eyes are dim with grief. He's upset because he says, I cry out to you for help, Lord. In the morning, my prayer comes before you. Why, Lord? Why do you reject me and hide your faith from me? From my youth, I have suffered and been close to death. I have been born your terrors and in despair. Yet that was the Lord who sent Saul, that tormenting spirit. I want you to understand that God is a God of all. Yeah. You see, bad things occur to the just and the unjust. I need you to know this today because some of you all are asking God why he's allowing the hard to take place and why he hasn't rescued you and why he hasn't removed the hard from you. And you think that because God is allowing it to happen, because God hasn't moved in that situation in a way that you can see, that God doesn't love you. You think because God is placing hardship on you and asking you to do difficult things that God doesn't love you. You see the crushing happening and you think God doesn't love you. See, you don't understand sometimes the origin is from God himself. Look at Job. Have you considered my servant Job? Oh, my God would never do that. My God is all love. Tell me how that's biblical. So what do we take from this? We take that we need to ask God what's going on. Lean not all on our own understanding, but seek God for understanding. Seek God for clarity. Seek God for what's taking place and ask him for strategy. What is it that you want me to do in this? This is the situation I'm in. This is what's placed before me. What would you have for me to do today? What am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to be gaining from it? You see, as you seek the Lord with the understanding that God is trying to take you somewhere, he's trying to do something with you. He's trying to do something in you. And growth doesn't happen with ease. Growth and development happens in the struggle and the discomfort as you are challenged, as you have to dig deep to uncover what is not readily accessible, what is not readily available. That's how you tap into and uncover the unknown, because you got to dig, you got to excavate. You got to search for what you don't even know you're looking for and allow that thing to be extracted and exposed and then activated. But God will put you in those situations so that you start digging and that you seek him in it. Yeah, God crushes. Yes, God bruises. Yes, God will humble you. Yes, God will take you low so he can bring you high. Yes, God will strip you so you could lose your life and you can gain new life. Yes, God will crucify your flesh to build your spirit, man, so you have a chance at actually winning in this spiritual war that you may not know of. The key is not believing that your God will never allow you to experience difficulty and hard times, but to seek God in them and what he's doing in it and what he wants you to do. Again, go to God. partner with God and trust Him.